In studio with me tonight is Mayor Nelson Evans of Perrysburg, and please tell us about this object you brought along with you.
Well, this is an artifact from the World Trade Center, one of the buildings there. It's a door jamb that obviously has seen its better day, and it's a piece of memory for the city of Perrysburg about September 11th.
Wow, what an amazing object. We've heard recently that the fire station in Wauseon got a different object, but you know, from a similar source, and that these are going out in different locations, carefully selected throughout the United States. Was it a surprise when you heard that you were one of the places that had been selected?
Well, I don't know if it was a surprise or not, but it was a long-awaited object. You know, back in September, or right immediately after the events of September 11th, we did send 2 police officers to help out in New York City at the World Trade Center. And in October of 2009, we actually requested an artifact when they had sent out a kind of a general briefing on what it would take to get an artifact from the World Trade Center. So we felt, you know, we had been part of that, and it affected us as a city. And we also had a couple guardsmen that were called up, and you know, obviously through Afghan and Iraq and stuff, and participated in that. So as a result of this event, so we kind of felt that we identified with that. So wasn't really surprised that we got it. You know, we participated, but we were very glad that we did. We were one of the recipients.
Obviously, a lot of people are going to be very interested in seeing this, because even though we've all seen the images on television, this little object gives you an idea of how much heat and violence there was in the collapse of these buildings. I mean, it's just devastation, and a lot of people, you know, will want to both pay their respects and remember and just kind of see firsthand. You're still working on where this will be put on display? Right.
You know, I think we'll probably have it inside somewhere so we can, you know, monitor it and pay attention to it and make sure nothing happens to it, because it's very important to us. So right now we're looking maybe at the atrium at our city building. It's kind of a nice area for people to come in and look at, and plus we have the security of the police department there 24/7. So.
Now, you're expecting to put it in some sort of a case for display, probably?
Yeah, that's, we'll obviously enclose it, you know, how we're going to do that and what additional items we might put in there. We haven't really thought that through yet, but now that we have it and we know what we have, we can, I think, be a little more realistic in how it's going to be displayed.
When did this actually arrive? We're just about out of time.
We just got last week, and it's been real quick, but it's been a long time. It's almost been 2 years in getting it here.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for bringing it in today, for sharing it with us, and I'm sure the whole community is going to be very interested in seeing it.
I think so, too.
It's on display. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mayor Evans of Perrysburg, that is tonight's Talk Back.